and makes us successful. They say if you survive your first heart attack, if you survive, you may now live to be a very old person.
All right, let's go. We're going live, folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing on this Super Saturday day? Super Saturday day. But hey, welcome to our Saturday evening training. This is a training that's put together by all the leaderships where we simply come together and dig deep into topics that we feel will bring value to the team. We talk and communicate with teammates all the time in 3 ways, in consultation and everything in that nature. And based on those dialogues, those conversations, we say, let's go deeper into XYZ topic so that folks can really understand what they have in their possession, really understand how to maximize this opportunity that we have in front of us, guys. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to jumping into some information. I'm standing in behalf of Mr. Parker. He's not available at this moment, but I'm sure he'll be listening in and everything in that nature. We have incredible leadership here with Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez. Who else we have in here? Miss Anna Rodriguez, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Wilson is in the house. Greg Wilson, good to see you. Enzo, welcome, welcome. I probably shouldn't have started calling out names because I'll get in trouble. I see Miss Lovey, who's always present. Wendell Philp, our newest regional. Welcome, welcome. Was it 5-star? I'm gonna call it regional. I'm gonna stick with that. Guys, we're fired up and excited. We want to jump right into this information, guys. I love the brand that we landed on with MWR Financial being the ultimate cash flow company. I want you to write that down. If you're not taking notes, please take notes. One of the things I learned with my mentor was you don't show up in a training not having a pen and a piece of paper. Even when you think you know everything, there's always something, that one nugget that can take your business to the next level. And that's how we all should show up, looking for that one nugget. So here's the key nugget right here. MWR Financial is the ultimate cash flow machine. The only way to offset everything that's happening right now with the rising cost of prices, inflation, uncertainty is to build up your cash flow. MWR Financial helps us to make that happen, guys. And I really want us, the purpose for this conversation today, I really want us to realize and appreciate what we have in our possession. Because a lot of us, I truly believe, hey, I paid $250. If it works, it might work. If it doesn't, I knew it wasn't gonna. And we're treating this thing like a hobby. We're treating this as one of those little side hustles. And that's why, and if you treat it as such, guys, I need you to understand, if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you money. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you money. This is the folks who say, man, $150 a month is a lot of money to pay every single month. Hobby mindset. You don't have a big business mindset. You're not visualizing and seeing yourself as a big business owner and having a massive organization bringing in 6-7-figure incomes. And our job in leadership and inside this community of success is to help to alter your mindset from a small business thinking, a hobby thought process, to a big business thinker. Because that $150 investment, you heard what I just said, that $150 business investment, which is 100% tax write-off because you're now an entrepreneur, can build you an amazing 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure income. And I'm going to break that down to you in just a few moments, because there are people, let's be very transparent. We're in a locker room right now. There are people right now who's barking, what's the word, barking, balking, complaining or whatever about cost. Where else can you go? And understand this, guys. And I'm hoping that this lands and you guys are taking it in the right nature, essence of conversation. But where else can you go and invest $250 and get 3 partners to join you and position yourself where now you have gotten your investment back, you're in profit mode, you made $90 in profit, and you're now making $150 every single month that's going to pay for your overhead. The $150 is a wash. See, this is what I'm talking about. MWR Financial is the ultimate cash flow company. Let me show you something real quick. Look at this compensation plan. I did a study and a research, and I think it was, I don't know who I was listening to. I don't know if it was Mr. Ramirez or Eric Womer, where he said, right now, MWR Financial, we have the ability to make professional athlete money. We have the ability in this business to make professional athlete money. I think the average NFL ball player, makes about $500,000, $700,000 a year average. Now, of course, there is the superstars who make millions, the quarterbacks, the running backs. But the average NFL player makes about $700,000 to $1 million a year. And here's what I need folks to understand. And this is where we need to talk to our kids, because a lot of kids want to grow up to be superstars. You know, I want to be a professional athlete, or I want to be a movie star, or I want to be a social network influencer. But anyway, what I'm sharing with you is this. We can show in any individual, no matter what their background is. You can be a high school dropout, and I know many of them in this industry who's made millions of dollars. You could be a high school dropout or someone who's ran multiple multi-million dollar, billion-dollar companies and come into this business, plug into a system that we're going to go over and make incredible income. It doesn't ask you your background. It doesn't ask you your demographics, your race. It doesn't ask for your education. It's an equal opportunity for anyone who comes in and treats it like a business. Is it a process? Yes. Is it hard? It's simple, but it's not, well, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple where anyone can send a text message and say, take a look at this video. Let me know what you think. Anyone can invite people onto a Zoom. That's simple, but it's not easy because we deal with people. So to get to this money, and everyone has the ability to get to the money, this is an equal opportunity. You have the ability to grow into all this money. It doesn't matter how fast or how slow. Mr. Ramirez said something today. The way you show up is the way you show up. And we're here to help you. And that's the beauty of this industry, is you can be in this business, in this with MWR Financial, wherever you are. We're going to receive you, and we're going to walk and help you to progress to where you want to be. You could run. I mean, you could walk, you could crawl, you can run. Either way, we're going to run with the runners. We're going to walk with the walkers, and we're going to crawl with the crawlers, or get someone to crawl with you. Not just kidding. But here's the thing. Wherever you are, show up and commit to the process of becoming a network marketing professional, getting into the process and committing. One of the things we talk about is it takes really 3 to 5 years to put yourself in a position in any industry. 3 to 5 years to put yourself in a position to truly make significant income. The unique thing here and the unfortunate thing for many people, we have a mindset and an anticipation, expectation of microwave success. Society has messed us up. We hear about overnight success stories of social media influencers who did a video, went viral, became a all that crap. And it's real, people do it, but it's not the normal. Some people can't get on video. Some people can't run a football. Some people can't hit a high note. But one of the things I love about this business, everyone can plug into a simple system and duplicate that system over and over again. And in doing so, move yourself from making $5 a day to $20 a day to $50 a day to $100 a day, all the way up to $1,000, $5,000, $15,000 a day. You know, I mean, and that's the beauty of it. And how do you go about doing that? Here's another beautiful part. First, put yourself in a position to win, and then turn around and help as many people as possible get in a position to win. Let me break this down a little bit more. So here we have it. You're in business for yourself. I've started many businesses. I know we have entrepreneurs on here right now who started businesses. My first business, my first traditional business was a commercial cleaning company. I was working at Coca-Cola, making decent money. I worked hard to get to Coca-Cola, but then I realized I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. And while driving that Coca-Cola truck at the dusk, early in the morning, I was just in the truck thinking, asking God, show me how to get out. I started my commercial cleaning company. Here's what I want you to understand. It cost a few $1,000s to get started in my commercial cleaning company. The vacuum cleaner alone cost over $200. Marketing and advertising, getting into the yellow pages, all those things, hiring employees, paying the taxes, all those things that I had to build. I had to quit my job at Coca-Cola because while I get up in the morning and jump in a truck at early morning and I come home late night, in between that time frame, I can't call on buildings and building owners and business owners to become become their cleaning provider. So I jumped out on faith and went full time in the cleaning business. It was rough the first few months. The first few months was horrible. I had a spouse at the time. We were able to make it happen. It was a beautiful thing once we made it happen. And then in that process, we build our business. But here's what I need you to understand. There was major overhead. And the more accounts we got, the more overhead it cost. And the more money we made, the more overhead it cost. And it was a process. I don't regret any of it. But here's what I need you to understand and why I'm making this comparison. You get involved with this business for just $250. Let's take $249.97 and throw 3 pennies in there, okay? $250, you now have a business. Here's what I need you to understand here. For $250, you positioned yourself in front of a multi-trillion-dollar industry in the finance space, as well as in the network marketing space. You are a business owner, and your overhead is only $150 a month. Your overhead is only $150 a month. And I need you to really understand this. And with that investment, you have the capability of building a multi-million-dollar empire from the comfort of your home. No overhead, no employees, no licensing, no insurances. And as you grow your business and make more money, you don't have to take on more liabilities, more taxes, more anything. It's always going to be $150 a month. Whether you're just making $600 or $6,000 or six figures, your overhead, I really want you to grab onto this, is always going to just be $150 a month. Unless you go out there and do all kinds of other fancy things in advertising or what have you. But to build this business, that's all it takes. But then we go to work and we find 3 like-minded qualified financial directors just like you in one membership. And your leadership will show you how to do that. We talk about it on our Tuesday training, launching your business, having your private business receptions, whatever method of operation you do to get your first 3 recruits immediately. You want to get that done where you get a $340 momentum bonus. So that $340, take away that $240, that should have been $250. That's a $90 profit. Let's put this in perspective. That's $250 there. But let's put this in perspective. When you start a McDonald's franchise, you have to have millions of dollars in liquidity as well as in an investment. And inside the contract, it tells you straight up, you will not see a profit for the next 3 years. That's why they make sure you're liquid, that you can survive while getting to profit mode. 3 recruits. You put yourself in a position where you're in profit mode, you got your investment back, along with the $90 profit, and now you put yourself in a position with that one other membership to make $150 a month and a momentum bonus, which pays for the business. So you're breaking even with just 3 recruits. I need you to get this in perspective. And I need you to teach this. See, we have to make sure people that we bring on board understand that this is a business. And in the business of investing, and it's a process that we go through, they'll appreciate this and then they'll get serious about it. But along with that, we duplicate it again. Everything we do, we duplicate. So you help those 3 that you brought on board go to work to help find 3 other individuals that they know who are willing to invest $150 to make $600 to 6 figures to 7-figure incomes. And that's a conversation you can really have with people. If I can show you how to invest $150 a month and how to give back a $600 to $1,500 to $15,000 a month, would you be interested in something like that? Who wouldn't be interested in something like that? Would you be willing to pay $149, $150 to make back $600? And then we show them how to do it. You come on board, you bring on 3 new business partners, you got your profit investment back. Your business is paying for itself. And then we help those individuals that you brought on board do the exact same thing. So now you have 12 people in your business. You get yourself a raise where you're making $20 a day, $600 a month. Take away that $140, $150 in overhead. You're making a $450 profit with just 12 people on your team. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand this. In most businesses, they don't see a profit. The money they make goes right back out and buying more inventory, promoting and doing more marketing, insurances, and overhead, period. This is money, $450, that you could put into a private banking account or an investment account or buying land or paying off debt. And we do it again. We help those 3 to get 3. You now put yourself in a position where you are, making, you get the $900 momentum bonus, first of all. Now you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month minus the $150, $1,350 in profit. You only paid $249 to get started, $250. And in a 30-day, 60-day, let's say 90 days, which is what the company gives you, but truly you can get this done in a month based on your urgency. You invest $250 and you go to work, and with that one-time investment of $250, you're now bringing home a guaranteed income of $1,350 a month. Guys, is that major? See, with this right here, helping people get to that 3-star position is absolutely imperative. Get them in the 600 club, and then get them into the Comma Club with 36 people on your team, helping people get started fast. That's how you maximize this compensation plan. And then, of course, we have, with those advancements, when you become a 2-star executive, meaning you have 12 people on your team, you now are in position to get what is called a weekly production bonus. This is crazy, guys. We have an amazing compensation plan. I don't think any company out here can compete. We have a weekly compensation, a production bonus, whereas as we're going out here and helping our business partners grow and expand and get to the money, keep it simple, get to the money, keep it simple, get to the money. We show them how to grow their business, and every 6 new qualified financial directors that join your business that's not under another 2-star, you're going to get $300, $300 on a weekly basis based on you helping 6 new people come into your business within that week's time frame. So if you bring on a team of 3 individuals and everybody went and got their 3, get 3 to get 3, that's 12 people. In that time frame, they're not 2-star executives, so that's $600 that you just made, just like that. When you move with urgency, this business and comp plan has been designed to, 1, help people to move fast and take this serious, and 2, reward those who's willing to go out here and go to work. The compensation rewards the proper activities, and I love that. And then once you help 3 to get 3 to get 3, you're a 3-star executive. So now you open up the money. Now you put yourself in a position, 3-star and above, where you get a $30 to $150 coded bonus override for every new qualified financial director that joins your team. I need you to understand the power of that. Coded bonuses, if you study anyone who's made big money in this industry, a lot of people made millions off of $5, $10 coded bonuses. This company put it where you could make a $30 coded bonus. I mean, just bringing on a new business partner and help your 3-star executive, you bring on a new business partner and you help that person get to a 3-star executive, and you want to do it as fast as possible, you can predict that you're going to make at least $1,080 if you're just a 3-star from that brand new business partner. But what's $1,080 times 3? Because you want to help all 3 of those individuals get there. I think that's 3,024. Hold on for a second. 1,080 times 3, $3,240. So you brought on 3 new business partners and you worked with them diligently to help them get to the coded bonuses. So that activity alone, bare minimum, if you're a 3-star, $30 times every recruit that come into your business as you help 1 leg get to 3-star, 2 legs get to 3-star, 3 legs get to 3-star. That will bring you a minimum of $3,240 in your codes. Not to mention the production bonuses of $300 for 6 people, whatever, no matter, depending on how that flows. You create the urgency and the activity there. Not to mention the guaranteed income that we have in place with our guaranteed momentum bonus. That's huge. We go back to the guaranteed income. Guys, I need you to understand this. And I really wanted to keep this a very simple conversation. Did I lose everyone? Hold on. Yeah, we want to keep this a real simple conversation in terms of, it's one thing to see the comp plan and know what is available to us, where you can make $5 a day to $15,000 a day. What I promise you is if we all master helping people get to their coded bonuses or get to maximizing the momentum bonus, which is 3 to get 3 to get 3, they make $1,500. They put themselves in a position where they're a 3-star executive. Now they open up their codes. If we just keep helping people do that, you're going to move to $150, $300, $1,000, $5,000, $15,000 a month. I mean, a day. It's going to happen organically. And when you keep it real simple, in the whole process of simplicity, hold on for a second. There was some slides in here. If we keep it real simple and focus on the momentum bonus by just bringing people around the bases, helping them to join the business, build their list, expose their list, whether it's by sending out text messages with the video or by sending folks to a Zoom and someone does a presentation. It doesn't matter exactly how you do it, as long as you keep it simple and it's duplicating inside your team. And that's what it really boils down to, because if you keep doing things different and if you break the system and you try to always keep adding new things into this, it will break down in depth and it will never continue to go deep. You want this thing to be simple and duplicatable. We're 10, 20, 100 levels deep. I need you to imagine being 100 levels deep and folks who don't even know you are doing a simple, duplicatable activities, bringing on their first 3 recruits, getting to the fast start bonus, getting to the position where they're getting that $340. And every time that takes place, that production is moving in your organization 100 levels deep. You have nothing to do with them. You just see them in your genealogy. I've been there before. It's such an amazing feeling. Every single day, hundreds of people are joining your business. Every week, hundreds to thousands of people are joining your business. The only way this is going to happen, guys, is if we keep it simple and we keep the excitement and the momentum going. Duplication. That's what it really boils down to. So one of the things I wanted to do by request, let me see if our guy has made it in here. I'm not sure. Nope. All right. So here's the thing. And as you guys see in the comp plan, let me go back to that real quick. Because one of my very good friends, he asked me, Benjamin, how do you get to $100 a day? And I said, jump on this training, you will see. See, the way you get to $100 a day, literally, that's $3,000 a month. That's a team of less than 100 people. Think about that. As a team of less than 100 people, you bring on 3 individuals, help them bring on 3 individuals, and just keep duplicating that process. You will have a team of hundreds. Get to 200 people, you're now making $150 a day, $4,500 a month, $50,000 a year. A team of less than 300 people, guys, you're making $200 a day, $6,000 a month. That's significant. $73,000 a year. Less than 500 people. And I'm gonna end it on this. Less than 500 people on your team. And I need you to do this in terms of the 500. So one of my goals, 3-star regional by Vegas. I got to have a team. 3-star regional. What is that? That's 750 people. I have it right here. what you do, whatever your level is, grab this, whatever your level is, divided by 3. So to get to 3-star regional, I need to help 3 legs get 300 people in it. So I need to help 3 legs become regional. If you say, hey, I want to get to making $100 a day, that's 90. So you need 3 legs with 3 people in it. So help 3 legs get to 3-star executive, get to the coded bonuses. You help 3 organizations find 3 sharp individuals who say, I want to help make this thing move to the next level. I want to get to the money. Help 3 people bring on 36 people, get to the momentum bonus. 36 times that 3, you got over 100 people in your organization. You're making $100 a day, $3,000 a month, not to mention all the other coded bonuses. That's how you simplify this and track it in your business. Whatever your number is, whatever your goal, whatever your rank, divide it by 3. That makes it a lot more easy to manage and visualize, because you sit there and say, man, I need to build a team of 1,200 people to put myself in a position where I'm making $650 a day. I know we're talking about making $1,000 a day. That's 1,080 people, 1,800 people on our team, 1,800 divided by 3. I need to help 3 organizations get 600 or more people in it, which will take me to the position where I'm making $1,000 a day, $30,000 a month. Now you look around and say, who on my team is willing to put in that work? And if they're not in existence, I need to go recruit some people who's willing to put in that kind of work. That's really what it boils down to. Take a look at your team, take inventory. What's your goal by Vegas? What's your goal by Vegas? Are you ready to step up and take this to the next level? I'm here to help you. If there's nobody in existence, you got to go recruit more people. If there's some folks in existence, put together the game plan, map it out, find out who they're working with, go to work, get to the money. Keep it simple, get to the money. That's really what it boils down to, guys. You will not find anything. I challenge you. Go find a company right now out here in the marketplace that will bring you this kind of money with this type of effort. I mean, there's companies out there who say they have big money, but you got to move so much volume. You got to line up the left leg and the right leg and the BVs and the PVs, and every single month you got to move that volume to maintain that status and ranking. I've been in that place before. I had an amazing company where I built an organization over 6,000 plus people. If I had that 6,000 plus people right now, I'll be making $90 a day. I'll be a millionaire, income earner. And every single month, here we are coming to the end of the month. February was always rough because it was a short month and we had to get over 1,000 plus new Social Security memberships signed up to maintain my position. And right around this time to the 25th, oh man, there's a sense of urgency, so much daggone stress that we put on one another, man. Go and get that membership. Let's get to, I mean, it was harsh when you step out of it. And I did it for 17 years. I don't regret it, but I will never go back to it. And this is why I love this business so much, this company, MWR Financial, where you don't have to do all that. You build this culture, you build your team. Once you get 180 people on your team, as long as everyone treats it like a business and maintains their 150 overhead cost to participate in the wealth business, then you will always get $150 a day, $4,500 a month. You can go away, be sick, under the weather, God forbid, leave this earth. If everything stays intact, that check continues to show up. And I love that about MWR Financial. You don't have to rebuild this thing every single month, which is what I love. And I'm sure most of you will love and appreciate that as well. So what I want to do real quick in the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on participation, I want to open it up for any questions based on the comp plan. And if Mr. Ramirez, if you could come in and help me out with that as well, or any of the other leaders, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's unmute yourselves, guys. Any questions, any comments? The line is open. Yes, Cindy, you should be able to.
I am very, very, very new, and I've been on a lot of the day and night webinars that talk about the business for the members and not really the compensation component. This is the first time I've seen the compensation slide. So just trying to find out where best to keep learning how to, like you were talking about, the system of the texting, the et cetera, et cetera. I have not seen that yet.
Absolutely. Cindy, welcome to the business. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I see you're part of an amazing organization in the real estate space. Same business model here as well. We simply help people. Make sure you get with your sponsor. And if your sponsor doesn't know, get with their sponsor and keep going until we have a community, a Facebook page, MWR Kingdom Builders, whereas every single day of the week, we do trainings, we do webinars where we're doing a presentation on the opportunity. Get plugged in.
Those are the ones that I've been plugged into. I'm missing the Sunday night business link. I did not get that from my sponsor. His voicemail is full. I was able to reach out to his sponsor today. First time I was able to connect with her was today. So I'm getting through that. I'm not giving up phase. You know, I'm kind of like, keep going until you reach somebody that can teach you how to do the system.
That's how it works. I promise you, I've had sponsors that I wasn't able to reach who wasn't following through as well. Don't give up on your vision and what God's put in you in terms of being in the right place. And if I promise you this, if you get connected, I don't know if you're on the MWR Kingdom Builders Facebook page, but all these types of events right here is always being announced. And you could build a connection with individuals. You'll find me on there as well. If I can help you in any way, do not hesitate to reach out.
So can somebody put the link in the chat for tomorrow night's business launch thing? I have not been able to find that.
Okay. And I don't even think we usually do that launch, Cindy. Sundays is our what we call it, our launch party presentation for individuals who want to launch their business as a brand new partner. And when there's no one who's scheduled it, we don't usually do one. But we'll make sure we get that information to you if there's a launch taking place.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for participating. Congratulations. Mr. Ramirez, what's going on, superstar?
Hey, Coach Ben, you know, I always take notes when you speak.
Thank you.
I really appreciate this. I mean, you really broke down the compensation plan. It's so simple, duplicatable. You know, I've been in the industry for now 24 years. It's an industry that has allowed me to enjoy great walk-away income because, you know, when you learn early on in the career what it will take to build it is do your job once well and get paid a lifetime.
That's right.
Right. I learned this from Coach Ben, from all the leaders, right, throughout the years. And you speak a lot of wisdom, you know, wisdom comes out of your conversations. And that's why I'm always paying attention. And I'm always a coachable student, you know, no matter how long I've been in the industry and how well it has done for us, we still keep ourselves learning from the leaders because when we joined you guys, it was amazing. I said, man, I really pray to God that we find good leadership. And when our group felt your energy, Mr. Parker's energy, we were like, man, we're at the right place at the right time with the right company. Great leadership.
Blessings.
So that allows us to grow to thousands right now in a very short time. And one of the things that I'd like to share with everyone is when you understand the industry network marketing, Real estate business is doing network marketing nowadays. Financial services, nutritional products. You see, I don't specialize in services. Thank God that I don't have to do that, Coach Ben, because we got experts. They do everything for us. All we got to do is just implement, let the experts do the work, let the CEO of our company look for the best services out there that could collaborate with our membership. Like right now, rent to own, man. And you know what? We asked a partner of ours, an expert in real estate. He's an investor. This man, has got perfect squeaky clean credit, a good trainer, someone that I've always respected for what he has done. His reputations in the industry of real estate, not only real estate, but network marketing as well, it's squeaky clean. This gentleman, the way he treats his credit, which is squeaky clean, he treats everything else, and that's Mr. Wendell Philp. So we asked him to speak tonight and share a little bit about, what rent to own represents to our platform here with MWR. So he said, yeah, put me up, and he's right here with us, Coach Ben. So, man, I'm excited. I love what we have, and I love where we're going with our business. I'm just thrilled, Coach Ben. So the microphone is to you, so we can get Mr. Wendell Philp, 4-star, sharing with us his wisdom, his gold nuggets. So pay attention, everyone.
All right, Wendell. You are set to unmute, sir. Perez, you didn't give him a heads up?
Yes, I did.
So I know you did.
Did you, is he able to unmute?
Yeah, he should be unmuted or able to unmute. There we go.
Unmute my other.
There's a little echo there, Wendell.
All right, so once he's able to talk, you guys hear what he's got to say, because everything that he speaks is gold nuggets.
Oh, absolutely. Wendell's and I remember when you guys first showed up, man, you came up with a bunch of high caliber folks. Wendell's very impressive. He stood out very much in the beginning, and he's rocking and rolling. But while he's getting his communication in order, any other questions from anyone else?
And I'm here once you're ready, Coach Ben.
There he is. Let's go.
All right.
Tell us about this amazing new component in the real estate, getting folks into home ownership, buddy.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to thank you for the amazing training as usual. The way you told your story and put it in perspective, just what it costs to really run a business outside of MWR. It's not cheap. And a lot of folks don't really understand that in today's economy, it would cost you a lot of money just to have any kind of startup business. And then in most cases, you're in the black or you're in the red. You're not in the green. In this business, you can end up in the green pretty quickly, especially with the keys to home ownership that we're going to be talking about.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. All right. So, our company, our president, Brian House, and our vice president, Andamo Tolson, along with Mr. Lou Brown, gave us tremendous kickoff on Thursday. And if you guys don't have that on your calendar, mark your calendars for every Thursday at 8:30, where the company will come out and they'll talk about a specific product and or service that will enhance your membership. It will enhance your ability to market these services. And so Keys to Homeownership is one of those that I think is going to be a great way to enhance not only your business, but also to help your clients to get to that path towards homeownership. So as you heard, there were a lot of questions being asked when Lou made the presentation and the different tiers that it takes to get there. One of the things that I want you all to make a note of as from an agent perspective is you want to, and whether you're a realtor or not, it doesn't matter. You want to really market this to be able to attract more clients because we're offering them more services. And the Keys to Homeownership is a great service because it meets your clients wherever they are. Right. So whether they have money, they don't have any money, whether they have filed their taxes or they haven't filed their taxes, whether they have good or bad credit, it really doesn't matter. They're going to meet them exactly where they are, do a detailed analysis, and then take them to that next step for the next 36 months. So what does that mean for you and I as agents? One, it means that they're going to consume the services, right? They need to consume the tax reduction strategies. They need to consume reduce my debt, the bill, reduce my bill scenario. They need to consume the credit restoration piece, which includes credit build, which includes the self component, which I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but there is a lot of commercials or marketing right now around the self credit card and the self loan to help build credit, right? And then even within that component, there's also the ability to report your utilities and your rent to build your credit as well. So these are all services that your clients can consume over the next 36 months. But here's what I love about it. For $150, outside of them having the ability to get their services for free, they're going to get, and I want you to write this down because this is going to be key for how you really, I believe, share this moving forward with your prospects and your team if you have realtors. They're going to get $100 every single month if they do two things, according to Mr. Lou Brown: pay their rent on time and maintain the property, right? So if they pay their rent on time and maintain the property, taking good care of it, right? No holes in the wall, you're not damaging the property. At the end of that, they're going to get $100 per month. That's going to go towards either their closing costs or, as Mr. Brown put it, towards their down payment, either one, right? So, well, Wendell, how does it benefit the client? This is a key piece for me. And this is a retention piece as well. So if our clients stay on the services, right, for 36 months, so do 150 times 36. Mr. Benjamin, what is that number for me?
Oh, off the top of my head? Nah, just kidding. Hold for one moment, I'll get that for you.
So while he's doing that, I want you all to think about that. 150, right? Now they can get it for free. If they refer 3 customers, but 150 a month times 36.
$5,400.
$5,400. So that's $5,400. And then take 100 times 36. That's $3,600, right?
Yes.
So it's going to cost them. So let's take 3,600 minus, you said
400.
400. So it's only going to cost the client $1,800 ideally over 36 months if they don't refer 3 other clients to get their services for free, because they're getting, you can almost say they're getting a rebate back to an extent from the money they spent. So what do they really have to lose? Nothing but their less than perfect credit. They're going to have the ability to get into a home wherever they are. And let's take it a step further. So now when they announced it on Thursday, they talked about the fact that they can do a number of things to gain down payment. There are 6 different ways that I believe was outlined to us that they can get down payment. One of those ways was they can get it from a foundation. Another way is they can do certain repairs and it would count towards it. Maybe they want to paint, replace the carpet, do any kind of work. Anything that they do to improve the property, that's a credit towards down payment. They could also get down payment from their friends or family. They can get down payment from a 401k, right? So there are literally some great ways to do it. And what I was explaining to another agent today, I said, this is better, in my opinion, than even going to the bank. So the whole idea now is to get them to be able to buy, to get that home with conventional financing within 36 months. However, if they don't get there, remember, part of the process was they can come in and start leasing. After they're leasing, they can do a lease option to purchase, meaning they're going to lease that home till they can purchase it, or they can do a deed for contract. Deed for contract, or it means that the homeowner or the owner of the property now becomes the bank. They can finance that property for the buyer. So it eliminates them even having to go to a bank. So what does that mean for your buyer? Well, it eliminates the fact that they may not have great credit. It eliminates the fact that they may not have filed their taxes, right? And eliminates the fact that they may not have a lot of money saved up, because now all those things they're no longer irrelevant. But here's another component. When it comes on to getting gifts to borrowers, most lenders, well, actually in the lending industry, that gift can only come from a family member, and it has to be stated as a gift. Well, in this case, if they're going through the MWR keys to home ownership through the certified affordable housing through Lou Brown, then if the bank is not involved, guess what? That's their down payment, wherever it comes from, is irrelevant, because he named 6 different ways that you can get down payment assistance. I will tell you why this is so ideal, and how, if you market it correctly, how it could really catapult your business. The traditional way of doing lease option to purchase or contract for deed is usually 12 months. And Lou covered that. He talked about the fact that he realized that a lot of folks just couldn't do it within 12 months. It's a difficult task. And I ran into that myself. That's one of the things that our our regional director, Mr. Fernando Ramirez, alluded to. I've been doing real estate since '99, and I've done quite a few of these on my own. And you'll find that most people just can't get it together in 12 months. So giving them 36 months to get it together, that's not only a gift, it's like saying, listen, here's an opportunity for you now. And no matter who you are, no matter if you've ever owned a home or not, no matter if you're renting, here's an opportunity now for you to become a homeowner. Within 36 months, you can buy this home, but we can take you wherever you are and get you to where you need to be. Just follow the steps.
Major.
Right. So we as agents now get to tell our clients, say, listen, plug into these services. This is how you're going to get there. You came to me with bad credit. You said you didn't make enough money because you went to another lender. Your DTI was off because you didn't make enough money. So now we're going to do the W-4, right, through our tax reduction strategies. We're going to eliminate some of those bills through our expert who is going to call and negotiate your cable bill, your XM satellite bill, all the bills that you have. And then we can also negotiate your debt, right? So there's a student loan debt piece also, which is a lot of our clients are bombarded with student loan debt. All of that is handled through MWR. And I haven't even talked about the investment strategies that they have to help you build and grow your money. That's a whole nother conversation altogether. So 2 things I want you to take away from this. One, if you're a realtor, yes, there's a component where you're going to get paid, and Lou talked about that. If you're the listing agent, and obviously if they're using the MLS, which is multiple listing service, they're going to be coming to you if they can't get the property off market in some other way. So you benefit because if it's listed in MLS, there has to be a commission attached to it. That's just how MLS works. So now as a listing agent, you're going to get paid. If you are the one taking that buyer around, they talked about giving you a percentage of that down payment on the buyer's agent side. But it really doesn't matter which side you fall on. What really matters is finding your number that we talked about in the daily guarantee and exposing these services, and especially the keys to home ownership. And you're going to see how your business grow exponentially because you're not just thinking about one aspect of compensation. You're thinking about the big picture. We had an agent that told us that her goal is to make $10,000 a month in this business.
Wow.
She wasn't talking about real estate commissions. So when you think of it this way, it really puts it in perspective, and it really gives you the right attitude to approach it in the right way and have the right mindset, and knowing that you can grow a solid business with a small number of people and get some serious income. Back to you, Mr. McKay.
Major. Man, thank you so very much, Wendell. So, and I've done a lease option and when I was in the investment side of real estate. And as you stated, that whole industry, that side of the industry, they realizing some sneezy folks bank on the fact that, hey, if they don't get it together, they'll get rid of them and put another person in the house or what have you. And the main reason why most people don't get it together is because they simply don't know how. They don't have access to the experts. Can you elaborate a little bit more on the fact of how, in your experience, when you have 12 months, folks who are messed up with their credit all these years, and in 12 months, chances are they won't get it together. But not just having 36 months, but having experts to walk them through the process and doing all that. I mean, how big is that?
That's huge because, as you stated, 12 months is tough. And when you look at what a client has to go through in 12 months, first and foremost, they're just moving in. They're getting settled in. Then they may have to increase their income. How do they do it, right? And I'm not even talking about someone that knows about MWR. I'm talking about just the average person who doesn't have all of these tools and resources. So then you've got the predatory lending folks that are out there, right? That, to your point, that will say, okay, let's get you in this house. And, oh, by the way, you've got to put up X, Y, Z. So in most cases, they've got to put up between 5 and 10%. So at $300,000, you're talking about putting up $30,000 that you potentially walk away from if you don't get your act together in 12 months. That's not the scenario here within MWR. So how many people do you know with $30,000 that is willing to walk away from it because they couldn't get their act together in 12 months? Not many people. But that's what the typical lease option to purchase is. And yes, they might give you an extension, but now if you're late, if you miss a payment, if you fall behind, there are scenarios that will allow you to lose that huge down payment. Well, with the keys to home ownership through MWR, We're not even asking for that kind of money. We're saying wherever you are, whether you have money or not, we're going to meet you where you are, and we're going to map out a plan for you. So you got $30,000, you still get 36 months to get your act in order. If you've got $5, you still get 36 months to get your act in order. So it really doesn't matter what you have. We're going to see where you are and find the best solution for you. The cool thing about this, Mr. McCray, is that they don't have to go the full 36 months, because if you're ready within 12 months, if you're that savvy, if you plug into the services, if you've increased your income, if you reduce your debt, and if you've increased your credit score, which means you're going to have access to lower interest rates, which means you're going to be saving money, then you could very well do this in 12, 18, 24 months. So you're ahead of the game, right? Because of the services that's being offered through MWR.
Major. Guys, we are closing the wealth gap. Thank you so very much, Wendell. I appreciate you and your leadership. We have an amazing opportunity, guys. I showed you or broke down the compensation plan, and that's the beautiful thing in that regards. But while making all that money, on the back side of it, we have an amazing service that brings amazing value. We're not selling lotions and potions, not to talk about that, but we truly bring value to the marketplace. So with that being said, if there aren't any more questions, we'll wrap this thing up, man. Give you guys back your weekend. Sit down and reflect on your goals as we close out the month for the next 5 days. No, it's not 5 days. 3 days, the 28th. It's the short month. Wow. Guys, let's get after it. Let's go get it. I appreciate each and every one of you. There is no presentation tomorrow evening, Cindy. We're not having a launch for anyone, but on Monday evening at 8:30, we'll be back together. That's monday.mwrkingdombuilders.com. That's Monday evening at 8:30. Let's make this thing happen, guys. I appreciate all of you for participating. God bless. Let's go and grow. Take charge, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Ben. Thanks, Mr. Wendell Philp.
Awesome. You're welcome. 1 second.
Thank you, Coach Ben. Thank you, leaders.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, guys, take charge. Find my buttons.